Hey, and welcome to the first in a short series of films about how to become an adult webcam model. Now, times are pretty tough and money is kind of tight at the moment, and at a time when lots of industries seem to be failing, it seems that the adult industry has hardly taken that much of a knock. Now, I guess that's because whilst people are sitting at home feeling a bit depressed, they revert to the oldest kind of entertainment that there is. Now, how can you become a part of that industry? And more importantly, is it really for you? Now, some of the things that I get asked most regularly by people that are interested in becoming models are things such as, am I too fat, or am I too ugly, is my cock big enough, or are my tits too small? And the sad matter of fact, really, for the kind of people that are asking those questions, is that they probably are not going to succeed in this industry. But that's got nothing at all to do with their looks or their attributes. The fact that they're asking those questions probably points out that they don't have the self-confidence that's required for that kind of job. Now, don't get me wrong, obviously looks do help, but they are by no means the most important factor. Now, chatting to a webcam model is completely different to going to watching a porn film. When you're talking to a webcam model, you get to interact with them, you get to communicate with the person. They want to get to know you. So you don't have to look like some airbrushed Hollywood star. They want to get to know you as an individual. So what do you need for being a model? Well, 3 things: dedication, personality, and a thick skin. Okay, Taylor, explain. So, dedication. Now, one easy mistake to make in this job is feeling that you can just log on whenever you're feeling horny and that someone's going to start paying to watch you pleasure yourself. Generally, it's not the way it happens. You need to work at it. You need to make sure that you can put in the time required. People are going to want to chat to you. They're going to want to get to know you. They're going to want to build a relationship with you. Sometimes that process can take a few minutes. Sometimes it can take a few days. So make sure that you can put in the time. If possible, advertise your schedule on your site that you're working for. Get to know your regulars. Keep in touch with them, make them feel special. And believe me, you will get regulars, and it's such a great feeling when you feel that you've got a fan club. Okay, so personality. Now, as I said earlier, people will want to get to know you. If they didn't want two-way communication, they'd simply go and watch some porn. And let's face it, buying a porn DVD would probably work out a lot cheaper for them in the long run. You're not simply doing a porn shoot. You're there to help make their fantasies come true. Let people get to know you, be interesting, communicate with them all and make them feel special. You've got to be interested in them and you've got to be happy. Let's face it, if somebody comes into a model's chat room and they're looking moody or bored, why are they ever going to spend money on them? You need to be fun, friendly and flirty. So, what did I mean by saying you need to be thick-skinned? Well, this job, just like any other public-facing job, is going to put you under the spotlight. And with that, you're going to get all the negatives, as well as the positives of being in the public domain. Unfortunately, for example, it's kind of common for models to be verbally attacked whilst in their chat rooms. It's just one of those things. Also, there's going to be a period of time when you are working so hard and giving it your all, and not one person is going to start paying for a private show. It's just the way it goes. You mustn't let it get to you. You need to be able to be strong. But one of the biggest things is that time and time again, people are going to ask you to break the rules. Now, pretty much every site that you could work for out there is going to have particular rules in place. The most common being you mustn't give out any kind of personal contact information, and there's no nudity in free chat mode, for example. But believe me, the visitors are going to try every trick in the book to try and get you to break those rules. You need to be strong enough to put up with everything they're giving you, stick to the rules, and most importantly, keep that fun, friendly and flirty personality that I was going on about. Because if you look down, you've lost all the other guys as well. Now, if that hasn't put you off and you think you fit the bill, then maybe this could be the job for you. So in the next episode of the Be an Adult Webcam Model series, I'll start talking about how to apply and maybe who to apply to. But if you can't wait for that and you want to dive straight in, then take a look at these websites here. And if you're serious about wanting to boost your income, or maybe you're out of work and you need a job, then this really can work for you. Trust me, if I can do it, then you can. But do your research and be prepared to work at it. This is definitely not a get-rich-quick scheme.